There are places on Earth where the supernatural seems to be more active than anywhere else. Residual energy from traumatic events, whispers of voices long silenced, and cold, dark shadows lurking just beyond the veil. These are the hallmarks of the places we're about to explore. In this video, we'll explore the top 10 haunted locations around the world that have terrified even the bravest souls. From abandoned prisons and asylums to ancient forests and forgotten cemeteries, these locations are steeped in history and shrouded in terrifying tales of paranormal activity. Would you dare to visit them alone? For nearly 1,000 years, the Tower of London has loomed over the River Thames, a silent stone sentinel to centuries of violence, despair, and suffering. Kings, queens, and commoners alike met their end within those forbidding walls, their final breaths echoing through the ages in the form of restless spirits. Anne Boleyn, perhaps the Tower's most famous resident, still wanders the grounds, searching for the justice denied to her in life. Her mournful cries pierce the night, a chilling reminder of the Tower's bloody history. But she is not alone. The spirits of murdered princes, executed prisoners, and countless others are said to roam the Tower, their presence felt by an icy chill down your spine or the faint whisper of a name in your ear. Nestled high in the Colorado Rockies, the Stanley Hotel stands as a monument to isolation and dread. It was here, in the solitude of room 217, that Stephen King found the inspiration for his iconic novel, The Shining. But the horrors of the Stanley Hotel are far more than fiction. Guests have reported disembodied laughter echoing down empty hallways, the phantom sound of children playing in the dead of night, and the chilling feeling of unseen eyes watching their every move. Many believe the hotel's original owners, F.O. and Flora Stanley, still linger in the building, their spirits forever bound to the grand hotel they created. Within the crumbling walls of Eastern State Penitentiary, the silence is deafening. Once a symbol of reform, this Philadelphia prison became synonymous with cruelty, madness, and despair. Now, long after the last inmate was transferred, the spirits of the forgotten linger within its decaying cell blocks. Footsteps echo down deserted corridors, disembodied whispers taunt visitors, and shadow figures dart just beyond sight. The anguished cries of tortured souls are said to emanate from cell block 12, where the most brutal punishments were carried out. It's said that the prison itself amplifies the suffering of those trapped within its walls, both living and dead. Chapter 4. Draped in Spanish moss and shrouded in a dark history, the Myrtles Plantation in St. Francisville, Louisiana, stands as a testament to the enduring power of tragedy. It's here that the weight of the past presses down upon the present, revealing itself in chilling whispers, unexplained noises, and full-bodied apparitions. One of the most enduring tales is that of Chloe, a slave who was hanged on the property. Her image has reportedly been captured in photographs, her eyes reflecting a deep sadness and a longing for peace. But Chloe is just one of many spirits said to roam the halls of the Myrtles Plantation, a place where the veil between the living and the dead feels perilously thin. Chapter 5. The Queen Mary, once a luxurious ocean liner, now rests in the port of Long Beach, her rusted steel hull concealing a treasure trove of haunted history. From unexplained deaths to tragic accidents, the ship's decks have witnessed more than their fair share of sorrow, leaving behind an imprint of restless spirits. The most famous apparition is that of the White Lady, a young woman in a flowing white gown who vanishes as quickly as she appears. Others have reported seeing the ghostly crewmen working tirelessly in the engine room, their spectral tools clanging against the metal, or hearing the laughter of children who drowned in the ship's pool. Chapter 6. Beneath the bustling streets of Paris lies a labyrinth of death. The Catacombs, a sprawling network of tunnels lined with the skeletal remains of over 6 million souls, is a place where the living rarely tread. The air is thick with the weight of death, and the silence is broken only by the drip, drip, drip of water seeping through the centuries. Some say the catacombs are haunted by the spirits of those laid to rest within its depths. Disembodied whispers, cold spots, and the feeling of being watched are just a few of the unsettling phenomena reported by those who dare to enter. It's a stark reminder that even in death, some souls find no peace. Sarah Winchester, heiress to the Winchester rifle fortune, dedicated her life and her fortune to building a house unlike any other. Driven by a fear of the spirits killed by her family's firearms, she constructed a sprawling mansion of secret passageways, staircases leading nowhere, and doors that opened to brick walls. Today, the Winchester Mystery House stands as a bizarre monument to grief and obsession, a place where the laws of physics seem to bend and break. Visitors and staff alike have reported seeing Sarah's ghost, dressed in black, still wandering the halls of her ever-evolving home. It's said that the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles are trapped within the house, their anger and pain echoing through the decades. Chapter 8. The Ancient Ram Inn. The Ancient Ram Inn, in Gloucestershire, England, is not for the faint of heart. Built on a pagan burial ground, this 900-year-old inn has been plagued by tales of hauntings and unexplained phenomena for centuries. It's said that the inn is a portal to another dimension, a place where the veil between our world and the spirit realm is thin and easily pierced. Guests have reported being touched by unseen hands, witnessing objects moving on their own, and hearing blood-curdling screams in the dead of night. The inn's dark history, which includes tales of witchcraft, ritual sacrifice, and murder, only adds to its sinister reputation. Chapter 9. Aokigahara Forest. At the base of Mount Fuji lies Aokigahara, a silent sea of trees known as the Suicide Forest. The air is thick with an oppressive silence, broken only by the chirping of unseen birds and the rustling of leaves underfoot. The forest floor is littered with belongings, grim reminders of the countless souls who have sought their final moments within its depths. But death is not the end in Aokigahara. Legend says that the spirits of those who died in the forest remain, their souls tethered to the trees, unable to find peace. Hikers have reported seeing ghostly figures lurking in the shadows, hearing disembodied voices calling out from the trees, and feeling an overwhelming sense of dread and despair. Chapter 10. The island of the Dolls, just south of Mexico City, hidden among the canals of Xochimilco, lies a small island shrouded in an eerie silence. Hundreds, perhaps thousands of decaying dolls hang from the trees, their plastic limbs swaying in the breeze, their empty eyes staring out at the world. This is Isla de las Muñecas, the island of the dolls. Legend has it that the dolls are possessed by the spirits of drowned children, their souls seeking solace in the only vessels available to them. Visitors claim to hear the dolls whispering to each other, their heads turning to follow them as they pass. It's a place where childhood innocence collides with the macabre, a chilling reminder that some wounds never truly heal. These haunted places are not for the faint of heart. They are places where the veil between our world and the spirit world is thin, where the echoes of tragedy linger in the air, and where the unexplained becomes terrifyingly real. Would you dare to visit any of them alone? Could you withstand the bone-chilling cold spots, the disembodied whispers, the feeling of unseen eyes watching your every move? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more spine-chilling content.